Hello, and welcome to Storytime with Gwendolyn, a story day Til Gwendylmas. Gwendolyn being December 25th, which is my birthday. It's nice to see you all again. I'm the Gwendolyn, and I got some special guests to introduce you to. First special guest is my age-appropriate beverage in this beautiful ceramic mug that I think is from Prancing Pony Pottery, but I forget, so I'll tag them if it is, and if it's not, I won't. Everyone take a drink of your drink. My next special guest is what I have on. You might be familiar with it, you might not. It's my dragon onesie. It's got this part and it's got little scales and it's got a little tail and it's got a head that looks like a dragon that ate a bird of paradise. Anyway, so this is my dragon onesie. Now you might notice that there's some extra sound effects happening, and that is because it's winter and cars happen outside. Everyone take a drink of your drink. My next special guests are two special guests, actually, and they're on my right and my left. It's my green sparkly ball and my red sparkly ball. Holiday balls, Joan. Holiday balls. They're sparkly. This one's flat on one end, so you can put it on a shelf. This one's not flat, so I put it in a cup. Hashtag logic. My last special guest is the book that I'm going to read. This book is called Perfect Soup, and I think it looks really interesting because it's got soup in it. I hope it's broccoli cheddar soup. We're going to find out. I haven't read the book yet. It was written by Lisa Moser and illustrated by Ben Mantle. Mantle. Daisy, that's for you. So, this is my adult age-appropriate beverage. This is my dinosaur onesie. This is a bunch of floofs that I stole from Daisy. This is my green ball and my red ball, holiday balls, hashtag science. And this is Perfect Soup by Lisa Moser, illustrated by Ben Mantle. Everyone take a drink of a drink. Ooh, there's carrots in the end papers. Carrots. The perfect soup. This is a dancy thing with carrots. By Lisa Moser, illustrated by Ben Mantle. Murray shined the teapot. Perfect, he said. Murray set the table. Perfect. Teapot, table. Murray looked out the window. Soup is perfect on a snowy day, especially if it's broccoli cheddar soup. Or one time I was working a temp job and they had tomato goat cheese soup, and that was the most amazing thing of ever. And also one time when I was at Musetta's house, she made tomato goat cheese soup and it was also amazing. So just so you know. He filled a pot with water and opened the cookbook. Ah, the recipe for perfect soup. He's got his little cookbook. That page is falling over. It's a mouse. They don't tell us he's a mouse, but using context clues, I think he's a mouse. Potatoes, read Murray. Plop, plop. Tomatoes, read Murray. Plop, plop, plop. So 2 potatoes, 3 tomatoes. You just put them in the soup. He didn't even cut them up. You just put them in the water. Corn, read Murray. Plop, plop, plippity plop. There's good sound effects in this. Carrot, read Murray. No plop. No plop at all. Oh no. Oh no. Where's his carrot? Oh no. He ain't got no carrot. No plop at all. Murray dashed around the kitchen and opened all the cupboards. No carrot, moaned Murray. He put on his mittens and went outside. Well, he put on his mittens and his hat and scarf, so not just his mittens. But he put on a coat, though. Murray. Do you guys know the musical Songs for a New World? There's a character that's not in it, but kind of in it, called Murray in one song. Murray ran right past Snowman. Oh, and Snowman was waving to him. and he just kept running. Murray was in a hurry. That rhymes. Murray was in a hurry. Right past Snowman. Snowman can't chase him. Snowman ain't got legs. That's science. Everyone take a drink of your drink. Murray was in a hurry. Farmer, will you please give me a carrot? Asked Murray. I need a carrot for perfect soup. Farmer leaned on his pitchfork. I reckon I'd give you a carrot if you hauled some logs from the timber. I need wood to build a barn. What? First of all right, let me read the second page and then we'll talk about this. Murray thought about his soup. He liked things perfect. You will have your wood, said Murray. He's got a hand up in the air like a triumphant little mouse with no coat. But look at those logs. Those logs are giant. Those logs are so huge. And why is the farmer not getting his own logs when he probably has a tractor and something that he can use to pick it up? Or one of those grabby claw things? A bulldozer? What other construction equipment do we know? Bulldozer, tractor, dump truck, crane. He might have a crane, but he definitely has a chicken. Chicken's not helping. What the heck, chicken? Earn your keep, chicken. Why does he have a pitchfork randomly? I have so many questions just about these pages. Anyway, Murray scurried through the meadow. Snowman smiled at him, but Murray didn't have time to stop. Murray was in a hurry. Wait, how did Snowman get over there? This is a snowman that is one of those things that, like, when you look away and then you look back, it's closer. Snowman's. And then there's a horsey. Horse, will you please haul some logs? Farmer needs wood to build a barn. Also, why are you building a barn in the snow? Go inside and eat soup. And I need a carrot for perfect soup. The horse shook her mane and whinnied. I'll carry those logs if you give me jingle bells. I want to be fancy like the town horses. I'm not doing that on purpose. I'm doing that because that's how those words are written. Murray bit his lip. Perfect soup had potatoes, tomatoes, corn, and carrot. I think I can get some jingle bells, said Murray. If you give a mouse a soup, if you give a mouse a cookbook, he's going to want to make soup. And if the mouse makes soup, he's going to ploppity plop some vegetables and fruit into the water. And then if he does that, he's going to want to finish the perfect soup, but he doesn't have a carrot, so he has to go get a carrot. And carbonation. Murray walked into town. Snowman waved one stick arm, but Murray didn't have time to wave back. Murray was in a hurry. Wait, don't. Okay, Snowman, again, he's moved. Like, I wonder if he drifts across the ice. He just, like, slides across it? Probably. Murray's in a hurry going to town. But don't snowmen usually have carrots as their noses? No spoilers. I don't know what's going to happen. But I was just raising the question. This is Nelson's Oldie Shoppy. Shopkeeper, will you please give me your bells? Horse needs bells to feel fancy. Farmer needs wood to build a barn. And I need a carrot for perfect soup. How come it was 3 tomatoes and only 1 carrot? That's how I want to know. Shopkeeper peered over his spectacles. I'll trade some jingle bells if you shovel my walk. Spectacles. That's probably Nelson. Murray looked at the mountain of snow and the shovel he couldn't even lift. That's what I'm talking about. He is a mouse. How do they not get that? He looked at the mountain of snow and the shovel he couldn't even lift. He tugged on his whiskers and he twisted his tail. Maybe I can find someone to shovel your walk, he squeaked. Look at him. He's so tiny. Tiny, tiny little mouse. Murray climbed the hill. Snowman wrote a message in the snow, but Murray didn't have time to look. Murray was in a hurry. He's going up to the windmill. The message the snowman wrote was, hello, Murray. No, look at the snow. It's up to his underarm pit. Look. See that? Everybody take a drink of your drink. This is getting complicated. I'd have to write all this stuff down. I'd forget. Murray plodded down the road. Snowman called out, "Stay and play." Snowman suddenly has a sled. Where'd he get that sled from? He hadn't got pockets. Murray shook his head. He didn't have time to play. He needed things to be perfect. Murray was in a hurry. He's going to go to the teapot house. Look at the teapot house. Oh, it's so cute. It's got cozy on it. How do you make a cozy that big? No one knows. It's a mystery. Mrs. Woolley, will you please knit some mittens? Miller's boy needs mittens for his cold, cold hands. Did I skip pages? I skipped a page. So he goes up to the windmill, and there's a boy there. Miller's boy, will you please shovel a walk? Shopkeeper needs a nice clean walk. Horse needs bells to feel fancy. Farmer needs wood to build a barn, and I need a carrot for perfect soup. He's got a beret. I bet he knows poems. Miller's boy poked a finger through a hole in his mitten. I would shovel a walk if I had new mittens. Murray flopped in the snow. He needed that carrot. He didn't have the carrot. If he didn't have the carrot, his soup wouldn't be perfect. There's teeny-weeny chance that I can get you a pair of mittens. Oh, his poor little mitten finger. Unmittened finger, I guess. I don't know. Now we're back to the koozie house. Snowman, creepy. Murray, going to the koozie house. Got it? Everyone take a drink of your drink. Mrs. Woolley, will you please knit some mittens? Miller's boy needs mittens for his cold, cold hands. Shopkeeper needs a nice, clean walk. Horse needs bells to feel fancy. Farmer needs wood to build a barn, and I need a carrot for perfect soup. Mrs. Woolley at the door. She knits things. You can tell because there's yarn over here. And up the stairs. And over here. She's got lots of yarn. Lots of it. Mrs. Woolley shook her finger at Murray. Ugh, such a bad, bad day. My yarn is a jumble. My cocoa just burned my tongue. I will not knit mittens on this bad, bad day. And with that, she slammed the door on Murray. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, she's got a lot of yarn over here. I didn't even see this part. Look at that yarn. Her yarn's not all a jumble. Like, there's a couple balls of yarn that are separate, that are not, like, maybe these ones are a jumble, but this one's not a jumble. That's a Murray. That one's not a jumble. I'm good at pointing at things. And then she slammed the door. Slam. How's he gonna get his carrot? This is a chain of events. Murray trudged home, sat down, and cried. What's wrong? Asked a voice. Murray looked around. He saw Snowman. Cocoa burned Mrs. Woolley's mouth, and I will never have perfect soup, Murray said with a sob. I can help, said the Snowman. He reached up and scooped a bit of snow off of a tree branch. Then he plopped the snow into Murray's lap. That will cool the cocoa. Murray sighed. But what do you want for helping me? He asked. Nothing, said Snowman. It's a gift. A gift? Whispered Murray. For me? He jumped up. He ran over to Snowman and hugged him. Thank you. All he just did was got some snow off a branch and then handed it, he plopped it. Plop is a prevalent word in this book, or at least on this page and the other page where the plopping happened. But he just gave him some snow, and then he gave him a hug, which was probably cold because, again, he ain't got no coat. Murray ran all the way back to Mrs. Woolley's house. He plopped the snow into her cocoa. He sorted yarns and wound them into bright balls. Just like I had Christmas balls. Christmas balls. Both sides. Don't. Mrs. Woolley took a long drink. This is good cocoa. This is neat yarn. You have turned this into a good day to knit. And she knitted a pair of mittens. She's really fast at knitting. And Murray's seen by the fire getting all warm and dry after he's been wading through snow that's like shoulder deep for him. Don't knock your glass off the shelf. There's a pie in the window, just in case you wanted to know. These mittens are warm, said Miller's boy, and then he shoveled the walk. Oh, he got stripy mittens. The walk is clean and clear, said shopkeeper, and he wrapped up the bells. Don't wrap up the bells if you're giving them to a horse. They don't have opposable thumbs. They can't unwrap the bells. These bells make me feel fancy, said Horse. She hauled the logs, and she pranced around while she did. You see her prancing? She's prancing. Not Prancer, that's a reindeer. This wood will make a fine barn, said Farmer. He gave a carrot to Murray. Murray got the carrot now. Look, he got it. He's so excited. How come his hat pushes his ears down? Why doesn't he have a hat that has holes for his ears? These are the things we wonder about. Everyone take a drink of your drink. Murray whistled while he finally finished cooking his soup. He put on his mittens and went outside. Murray ate soup with his new friend. It did not have a carrot. It was perfect. He gave the carrot to Snowman for his nose. And then he brought him soup and they had a picnic. I did not see that coming at all. He whistled while he made the rest of his soup and he wore that cool hat. Then he put his regular winter clothes on. And then he went outside and shared his soup with his new friend. And the soup didn't have a carrot because the carrot's in his face hole. My heart is warmed. The end. More carrots. Well, that was perfect soup. And the soup ended up perfect in a way that I don't think any of us saw coming. It didn't have a carrot to make it perfect. It had friendship. The carrot was the friends that we made along the way. Is that how you say that? Everyone take a drink of your drink. Perfect Soup by Lisa Moser and illustrated by Ben Mantle. Mantle. Carrots everywhere, but not a carrot for soup. Remember how I just automatically turned to this page. He plopped the vegetables. So this is I'm sure there was more to the recipe than what we know, because you can't just put vegetables in, like unpeeled vegetables in water using your tail and then just magically have soup. That's not how soup works. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't cook. He had a carrot on his apron even, but he couldn't have cut that out and put it in soup because it's not a real carrot. It's fabric. Carbonation. That was a long and winding road to get to him to have perfect soup, but it was perfect soup with. Oh, look, he's got peppers. He could have put peppers in his soup. And aubergines. Can you see them? That's eggplant in French. You can call them whichever one you want. And these are probably onions, maybe apples, oranges, red. Something's in this basket, maybe peaches. A pumpkin. I just noticed a giant pumpkin that's taking up half the page. Broom. He cuts the corn off the cob. And that's what I do sometimes. You can cut the corn off the cob and then you put it on your plate and you can put cheese on it. I prefer cojita cheese. I think I'm saying that okay. Because then it's like elote on a plate. Everyone take a drink of your drink. Thank you for joining me for the first day of Storytime with Gwendolyn, a story day till Gwendolynmas. These videos are going to be posted on YouTube every day leading up to Gwendolynmas, which is December 25th, which is my birthday. I'm the Gwendolyn. This has been my age-appropriate beverage. This was my dragon onesie. That was a Christmas ball. Now it's a Christmas ball. And this was Perfect Soup by Lisa Moser, illustrated by Ben Mantle. Don't forget to find me on all my social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. All those links will be in the description, and you can come hang out with us while I do Twitch live streams and stuff, or post on my page. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel right here on YouTube, because there's going to be videos sometimes when I get, organized. Everyone take a drink of your drink. Everyone have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time for Storytime with Gwendolyn, a story day till Gwendolynmas. Bye!